just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in the mall. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a Richard on the card. I ain't back home smoking legal. I got more slaps than a beetle. Point shit running on diesel, dog. Playing with my name, this shit is lethal, dog. Yeah. Still going, still going, still going, still going. Still going bad on you anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're gonna jump right into this one with Bayside by Big Whale Lover. This stadium is located in Florence, Oregon. The altitude is cranked up about halfway to 2159, built in 1994, and holds just under 40,000 fans. Left field features a lazy river right next to the plaza concession stands, and right field has a marina tucked underneath the upper deck that leads you out to the bay. There's a big pier just past the marina to hang out on after the game, and when we flip the lights on, we see that the stadium is lit up very well and has some great views from behind home plate. Very nice job on this one, Whale Lover, and I'd love to see more from you. Next up, we have a creator that is no stranger to awesome builds, and this is no exception. This is Colorado Falls Park by Sandman Dan. Located in Denver, Colorado, Sandman Dan has actually lowered the elevation to 4,000 feet, which I'm sure is because the ball seems to absolutely fly in this year's game, but I'm sure you can still crank some homers here. Sandman Dan is known for throwing a lot of cool features in his park, so let's check him out. Left field has made great use of anomalies which work again if you hadn't heard, and center field has a fantastic backdrop next to the batter's eye with those falls. The right field corner also has a couple great water features, and he even threw in a nod to filling myself behind home plate. I appreciate the love, Dan. Let's take a peek at night, and no surprises here. This park looks amazing, and it looks like a park I'd like to visit. The tower behind home plate is a great break from the standard designs most of us always use. I'm guilty of it too. Awesome job, Dan, and I know I've got a lot more of your parks on the list. Stay tuned to see more of them. Our next architect features some of the more unique parks I've featured on this channel, and this one follows suit. This is Fort Greene Park by the Brooklyn Specialist, as I call him, aka MTA Bus Driver. MTA definitely has a unique style that always sticks out. This park is sure to turn some heads with its one-of-a-kind design where the concourse is actually on the rooftops of the surrounding buildings. I know I said it last time, but I think this is my favorite build of his. I love all the detail both in the park and on the roofs. Once again, he's built a home run derby player's dream with countless balconies to aim for and even a bridge over the batter's eye. I love that he always has rooftop seating in his parks and that the rooftop concourse connects all the way around the stadium. This park is definitely a great one to add to your collection. Keep up the great work, MTA. Our next park is from a new creator named GFizzle43, and he sent me GTF Park located in Baseball, USA. This park is a pretty realistic build that has a minor league feel, but boasts a major league capacity. He's transitioned the corner very cleanly with the hill and the ballpark each stand, and he's included a nice plaza in right field with a patio. This park features 3 decks behind home for a lot of great seating, and also has a really nice small town skyline over the batter's eye. This park only has 38% memory used, so it would be a great park to add on to, or if you want to remix it for your own use. Nice job, GFizzle, and I know I have another one of yours on my list. Our next stadium is yet another park Phil beat me to, as he usually does, but it's definitely worth another look. This is JetBlue Park by Mobius Storm. This stadium is another Brooklyn build, as we can see with the bridge and that awesome skyline in center field. I also like that he kept a realistic elevation of just 18 feet. This park has a ton of great features, including an awesome center field plaza that carries over to some restaurants in right field above the custom bullpen, complete with loading garage doors. He's even got some cabanas in left for a truly luxurious experience at the ballpark. It's hard to beat how well this park looks at night with that skyline all lit up and with all the great details in the outfield that'll have you finding something new every time you check it out. Awesome work, Mobius, and be sure to send me more parks. Alright, time to hit a bit south to Springfield, Virginia to check out another new creator stadium. This is Kingo Services Stadium by A King for Life. This park holds about 37,000 fans and also includes a realistic elevation at just 246 feet. He's built stuff both inside and out, so let's take a peek. This stadium has an awesome center field with some huge waterfalls coming from the nearby aquarium, and you can get a great view of this from the restaurants connected by a treehouse. He's also gone the extra mile to build entrance gates and parking lots outside the stadium, as well as concession and ticket booths. He told me in his notes that there is some memory left to add some things, but I'm not sure I would change or add anything to this park unless I wanted to make it for a specific team. I love the huge waterfall fountains and the multiple layers he's included in right field. I believe he sent me another park, but I'll have to double check. A great build by A King for Life and a great debut on the channel. Speaking of parks with one-of-a-kind features, let's check out Marathon Oil Park by StadiumsCenter. Have you ever wanted to visit a park where you could unload your boat and cruise around the stadium? No? Well, you'll want to after seeing this insanely creative build. Not only can you cruise in your boat, but you can stop and dock at multiple locations around the stadium. You can stop for a bite, cruise down the canal and head to the casino, or even line up your boat down the foul ball line to try and catch a foul ball. This is another park where I sat here and I just looked at it for a while thinking, how the heck did they come up with that? It's definitely not something that I could ever come up with, and they executed it really well. I can't wait to see what else Stiggity Stank has up his sleeve for us in the future. Another new creator? You know it. Another channel debut stadium, and this is Roberts Field at Bridgeview Park by Dugas 2. In my notes, it says that Roberts Field is loosely based on a minor league stadium along the Mississippi River, and if I had to guess, it would be based on modern Woodman Park in Davenport, Iowa. I know that's on the river, and it has a nearby Ferris wheel in left field, but they'll have to let me know if I'm right or not. Either way, this is a great park, so let's check out all the features. The concourse starts in left with a Hall of Fame circle just before the John Deere berm, which includes some tractors and a nice hill to catch a home run from. That wraps around a center where we get a great look at the city from across the river. Right field has the steakhouse right below the bridge, and they added on a scoreboard too. This park looks really great at night, as even though it's a smaller park, they added lights in all the right places, and the Ferris wheel looks awesome just outside the boardwalk gate. This is another great realistic build, and I definitely want to check out a game here if it were real. If you're looking for a good park for Diamond Dynasty or Road to the Show, you should definitely consider this one. Nice job, Dugas, and I look forward to checking out any more that you send me. Next up, we're headed to Hartfield, Connecticut for the Greenfield Compound by the Mayor 1068. This stadium, or rather compound, holds a whopping 49,000 fans, and it sits at an elevation of 2,800 feet, so the ball will get some carry here. Over in the corner, you can check out the Hall of Fame before jumping in the lazy river. If those homes in center are available, my only question is how much to live there, and are the windows shatterproof? Otherwise, there's more homes in the corner where a ball is less likely to reach, but they just might make a splash in the fountains. This is another very cool park that I spent a bunch of time just cracking home runs in to see what was reachable and what was just a bit too far. There are a lot of great targets that are reachable, but I won't give anything away. Nice job, Mayor, and I look forward to seeing your next build. Last up, we're headed to my home state of Minnesota for Waystar Royco Stadium by Jedi Yank. Named after the company from the show Succession, this is one of Jedi Yank's earlier builds, and if you didn't know, he's one of the reasons the batter's eye glitch got so popular, and I'm pretty sure he was the first one to figure out how to move them up and down on the Z-axis so they're not just stuck on the ground. He also won the first ever Stadium Creator Showdown, so be sure to check out his vault for more great parks. This is our last park, but if you want to stick around, I have a short film about the future of the channel and the last year leading up to this point. Hey guys, thanks for watching. As I'm sure you saw, this was the final episode of Stadiums That Inspire. I had been going back and forth a lot about what I wanted to do as far as my future in YouTube goes. I finally made a decision, and after 9 months, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. This short video is going to explain everything. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in.
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip. Word upon your lip. Rather that you rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. Feeling miserable, always hanging on to the visual. I wanna be invisible, looking at my years like I'm martyrdom. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never be enough on the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip. Word upon your lip. Rather that you rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. Hypothetical, working onto something that I'm proud of. Out of the box, an epoxy to the world and the vision we've lost. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe, and yet a masterpiece. And yet I'm half diseased, and when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and die happily, and leave the body of my soul to be a part of me. I do what it takes. Whatever.